Hossein Bolt, thoughts on the possible change to 10-minute quarters? So that was one of my talking points for today, right? Adam Silver comes out and says he might be in support of the idea of the NBA moving to 10-minute quarters in the future. Now, I think it's a double-edged sword when you do that. I think there is the potential to better the product if you also shorten the season. Because when you're playing 10-minute quarters, the starters are still going to get the same minutes. And so all of a sudden your rotation shrinks. You're looking at probably 7, 8-man rotations. Rosters get cut down probably to 10, I imagine, in most cases. So you're eliminating a lot of fringe guys from the NBA. And I think it's a dangerous tightrope to walk as well. So while the product might be better because your stars are on the floor for a larger percentage of game time, the flip side is you're taking away opportunities from other younger guys who are going to lose roster spots and minutes in place of, I don't know, what are we doing it for? Money? Like, what's the underlying reason here? Because if you're not shortening the season, you're not doing it for player health and player care. Like, that's, like I said, the starters are still going to play the same minutes. That's the bottom line here. But I'm not necessarily against it. I just think it needs to be hashed out better, in that it's the first domino of a couple of things that would need to change, and shortening the regular season would be the most logical step after that. So it's interesting. I'm curious to see what everyone's thoughts are in the chat, though. Let me know what you think of the NBA potentially shortening to 10-minute quarters, FIBA style. We see it in the NBL. It exists in Euro hoops as well. It would be very interesting to see how much it changes game to game. That's for sure. That is for sure. Hot take: Fox trade to the Rockets will take them to the final. Jaws_1. So I think the Fox situation is really interesting.
Imagine what you could be buying instead. For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website.